I like it close. Wow. I have been raising my hand every time, and just now I let it go, and here I am.
That's exactly the way it always is. Effort. Oh, never mind.
I just want to talk about how much fun we had yesterday. I am with a group of, there's 4 of us, and we've been flying high for a couple days. And we came here and we kept flying, and we started making plans. What are we going to do after? We thought, okay, well, we had planned to climb the airport mesa, and then we got out of here, and it was hot. And we said, maybe we shouldn't do that. So we found another trail to go in Oak Creek Canyon. So we go out there, and we see hundreds of cars lined up coming back into town. We go, okay. And we missed our turn for the trailhead. We went down, and we found a parking lot where there was a little cafe, and we had 2 cars. We parked one of the cars. We all got in one. We went back. Sure enough, it was the trailhead we wanted. Cars are still going, slowly. And we were going to go on this one trail, and then Bella says, there's water down there. Let's go down there. Oh, I don't know, though. We were planning on going here. So we followed her lead, and we went down to the bottom of the canyon, and it was the most gorgeous thing. It was cool, and we're walking on the rocks and taking pictures. It was just, we were still flying high. And we did this all day. And so
you're saying that you had an intention that you had agreed upon, and as you followed your path, you continued to collect data,
yes.
And in the process, you stayed in your high-flying place, and inspiration came, which was a complete diversion from what you had originally planned, but the impulse and inspiration led you right to what you were looking for.
Exactly. And it continued. So then they had made plans for a massage the day before. The day before, they wanted a massage. They couldn't get in that day, so they made it for the next day. So now we're in the bottom of a canyon with traffic backed up, and they said, we're not going to make it to our massage, but it doesn't matter because this is better. And then Bella says, I think we should keep walking. Now, we're on rocks, and we're walking. She goes, I think we should keep going. Well, I don't know. We followed her around the bend, these smooth rocks. People were swimming and sliding down the rocks. We sat there in the sun for an hour. Couldn't have been any better. We climbed back up, which was wonderful. We didn't get tired. It was great. We get up to the top. Cars are still there. We thought, we're not going that way. We're going back that way. So we go.
Are you suggesting that it is prudent to take the path of
least resistance? It's exactly what we did. So we go down to this, and there's a little cafe there, and we walk in, and they have a beautiful patio. We got a drink. We sat out on the patio. We ate chocolate. And we were still flying high, and we wanted a picture. And so there was this young family there with 2 small children. And we asked the father, would you take a picture of us? And he said, sure. And he said, you want to borrow my babies? And we said, yes. And so he hands me the baby, and we had a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old, and they gave us their babies. And it was like, so they're taking pictures. The baby started crying, so Mom
So
took
earlier when you said it can't get any better than this, that wasn't right because
it got better. So then we're staying, we're buying more chocolate, and we're talking. And then these 2 young guys came in, and we asked them about the traffic. They said, well, it's spring break, and it's St. Patrick's Day, and it's dark, it's about 8 o'clock. We said, what do you think? You think the traffic will be gone now? They said, yeah, you're fine. We get on the road, straight back, nothing. We drove straight back into Sedona in like 5 minutes. And then it's like, where do we eat now? We were going to go in Uptown. We're still going. And two of them are in the other car, and I said, oh, great, it's our responsibility. What should we do? So, there's people everywhere, so we thought, we're going to go where it's comfortable. So we went to a place we'd already been before. We knew there would be parking there. We went in, We had the best dinner, the best time. We were bringing in everybody with us, too. The girl at the cafe back there, she didn't want us to leave. I mean, she's like following us out and giving us stuff, and they felt our vibration. And then we get into the restaurant, and, I mean, we sucked in the busboys. I mean, and the server. I mean, it was just the best. The entire day was just great. And we're planning on doing that today. And we don't even know what we're going to do. It was amazing.
Well, that is the description of the way life is supposed to be for you.
Yeah.
And not just when you're on vacation. In other
Exactly.
words, that's the way it is supposed to
Right.
be. If you're interested in something, it must unfold and expand. In other words, law of attraction is bringing you whatever it is that is dominant in your vibration. So that ease and flow and fun and clarity endlessly presented itself to you. And now you have 2 babies.
I know.
Or did you return them?
We returned them, but we still have them.
We are appreciating your escapades. Inspired escapading. Enough?
Enough.
Never enough.
Never enough.
On a few occasions, Esther and friends have made soft lists of things that interest them, with the agreement that they will only follow their impulse, and if someone feels not inclined, then they won't do it. So they make these lists of about 20 or 30 things that they hold no attachment to, just mild, soft interest. And then they get in a vehicle and they follow their impulse to all 30 things, one after another. And the feeling of adventure is palpable. The feeling of delight is... It's the satisfaction of having set forth an intention with no resistance and seeing the ease with which the universe delivers unlikely things. It's the absence of resistance that you're reaching for in your mood. Yes.